Hello everyone, I'm the lecturer Leon. Welcome to this lesson. When checking the status of the Innovent Servo driver and setting relevant parameters, in addition to using the operation panel, you can also use the Eno Driver Shop host computer software to complete. Eno Driver Shop is a professional debugging configuration for Innovent Servo driver. It has complete and powerful software functions, which can fully meet diverse debugging needs. This lesson will take the configuration and debugging of Innovent's SV630, a servo motor, as an example to lead you to learn the basic use of Eno Driver Shop software. After learning this lesson, you'll be proficient in how to view and configure 4-volt drive parameters and realize JOG manual control through the software. First, we must make preparations for hardware connection. Although SV638 provides a serial port to connect with the host computer, most computers today are not equipped with a serial port. Usually, a USB to 232 serial port module can be used to connect with the CN3 and CN4 ports of a servo driver. CN3 and CN4 use RJ45 interface, which is different from common serial ports. You can consult the wiring diagram in the Innovent Servo user manual to ensure that the electrical wiring is correct. Alright, now let's plug in a USB to 232 serial port. Here we plug in our USB to serial module. We need to confirm the port number of the serial port and right-click this PC. In Properties, find Device Manager. Here at the port, you can see that the USB to serial port uses COM3 port. Turn it off. Then, start our Eno Driver Shop software. In Engineering, click New Engineering. Find our servo driver model SV630PCA series. Click it. Here select the online mode. Select the COM3 we just saw as the port number. Click on Next Page. Then, this software will scan our driver. Click Finish. In this way, an Eno Driver Shop Engineering is created. Now click on the parameter list. Here you can see all the parameters under ordinary user rights. Now we make basic configuration on the servo driver. Here in the parameter list, click Basic Control Parameters. In the line H02.00, you can see how to set the working mode of servo driver. Here we choose the most commonly used position mode. In terms of positive direction, we can choose the CCW direction as the positive rotation direction, or the CW direction as the positive rotation direction. We can choose according to the actual situation. Then, in the column of modification methods, you can see several methods to modify parameters, including shutdown modification, arbitrary modification, and non-modification. The effective methods include immediate effect, power on again, and shutdown. Just now, we set the position mode and rotation positive direction settings. Now, we want to write these settings to the driver. You can click Write in all checked options, current page. And click Yes. Now, there is no driver. Start reset. Click OK. In this way, our parameters are set to the servo driver. Then, we click on H09 self-tuning parameters, where we can set the rigidity grade in H09.01. For example, the current value here is 15. We set it to 13. Check it. It will take effect immediately. We write in all checked options, current page. Click it. The parameters will be downloaded successfully. Now, we found that our rigidity level has become 13. And we can also set our speed loop gain. Speed loop integration time constant, position loop gain, and other parameters in H08 gain parameters. For example, I set the speed loop gain to 50. And check it. Then click the Write in all checked options. The parameters are downloaded successfully. Let's conduct JOG manual testing. Click the JOG option in the workspace. And the JOG debugging window will appear. We select the speed mode. The JOG modes have speed mode and position mode. We select the speed mode. Set the speed and acceleration in deceleration time. The speed usually doesn't need to be set too high. For example, we set 100 rotations per minute. Acceleration and deceleration time to 200 milliseconds. Then turn on Enable. Click Positive Direction. Click Positive. Now, the motor runs normally and rotates counterclockwise. See if the motor is running normally. And then click Reverse. Click on Reverse. Then we find the motor is running clockwise. In this way, we can confirm whether our motor is running normally and whether the direction we set is in line with our expectations. Alright, we'll disable it after setting it up. That's all for today's explanation of Eno Driver Shop. We introduced the basic operation of Eno Driver Shop software and JOG manual testing. I hope everyone can gain something. In the subsequent practical application, you can continue to practice and deepen your mastery of the software. Thank you for listening. See you next time.